Welcome back. Well, the stock that we are focusing on today is Astral Limited. It is losing in trade today, though it has recovered sharply from the lows. Earnings in quarter two were weak as expected because of weakness in both their plumbing business and adhesives and paints business as well. Let's get in Mr. Hiranand Savlani, who's the CFO at the company, joining us now to discuss what happened in quarter two and most importantly, what is the outlook for the rest of the year. Mr. Savlani, good afternoon. Thanks a lot for joining us. I wanted to speak to you specifically about your pipes business because we did see quarter two seeing a lot of inventory losses across the industry as well. For you this time around, there was an impact on EBITDA because of that. How are PVC prices right now? Have you seen an uptick on that? And do you expect the worst for PVC pricing is over?
I think PVC prices fall sharply in the last quarter, particularly in Q2 only. You will see that 32 rupees kg drop was that. So because of that, the entire industry suffered the inventory losses. And after that, Q2 also some correction has taken place. So now it looks like that sooner or later that will be the pause. And then from here on, slightly uptick will be there. Maybe another 3-4 rupee drop can happen. It is very difficult to predict the commodity. But now it looks that now sooner or later bottom is going to form out, and from here on the upward journey will start. Okay. Across the industry, the performance was weak. But in spite of that, if you see many companies have declared quarterly losses. All are the listed companies. Compared to that, Astral was much better. We have delivered at least 13% EBITDA margin. So that is the commendable things I think our team has done. But otherwise, the industry situation was weak, very weak. But now I think improvement has already started, and Q2 onward or Q3 onward, it looks that now from here on, the volume growth will start picking up very fast.
What can you guide for in terms of margins for your plumbing business? Because I'm looking at some, commentary that has come in from your conference call. You said that pipe business will continue to witness some margin pressure in the third quarter, while your other businesses will see margins towards mid-teens. Can you give us a sense of, on a blended basis, what are we looking at towards the end of this year?
So I think we have to see how the polymer is behaving from here on. If it is going to take a pause, then I think on a blended basis, we can deliver easily 15% kind of margin. But till this fall is going on, it is very difficult to predict that part of it. But it looks like that now it will settle down. And from here on, the margin will also be in a better position. Particularly our other businesses, adhesive, paint and all these things, where the raw materials have started correcting very sharply. And there we have already taken the price rise. So there the pass-through takes place with the lag. So because of that, some uptick benefit will be there into that businesses. Pipe normally, whenever the polymer price fall, we have to pass through to the market immediately. But in other businesses, it is not like that. So some benefit will be there. So on a blended basis, we are of the view that 15% should not be a big challenge for us in the full year basis.
Okay. So what is the plan on the paint side? Because you are operating via Gem Paints, you did have plans in terms of expansion. Where do things stand? How aggressive do you want to be in this space? Simply because of the kind of competition that we're seeing from newer, bigger, large pocketed companies, as well as older hands which are very well established in this space.
This year we will continue with the existing management because that is what their commitment to deliver certain number for the current year. So we are not taking the front role into that company. But all this other division, we already started taking entries and we are monitoring that things. And from next year onward, we are going to launch with the Astral brand. And from there onward, we can see the growth will start. Until this year, whatever the growth they will deliver, we will accept it because the valuation is based on the current year's multiples, FY23 multiples. So we have given the driving seat to them. And then we will see that how Astral team is going to shape up this thing. But once this brand Astral will launch and the business will open in the other state, right now they are focusing only on the south business. We are going to open in the other states also over a period of time. And then we will see how fast we can take this business. Right now, the top line is around 220 to 25 crore rupees, but we are having a sizable capacity ready with us, which can take this business is to close to about 1,000 crore kind of top line. So we are ready with the capacity. So next year onward, we'll see how best way we can span out this product into the other geographies and we can grow at a faster run rate.
Okay, so 1,000 crore rupees is what you're expecting in the paints business. I wanted to speak to you about your sanitary ware and faucetware business because that's a newer segment for you. You added 34 showrooms in Q2. What is the expectation in the second half? And will you be putting in more capex in this particular segment? And the opportunity size, can you quantify that for us as well?
So I think you rightly said that we already completed 34 showrooms. 97 showrooms are under construction, and we are targeting that 500 showrooms should be ready by March. So which is a very aggressive target, but we are confident that we will be able to complete 500 showroom by March. And all capex is done by our dealers and distributor. Company is not going to spend money on this capex side. So it is done by our existing dealer and the new dealers which we are appointing this year.
Right.
And the opportunity in this industry is around 16 to 17,000 crore opportunity there. And we are expecting that the way brand Astral is spread out across the country and the way confidence which we are seeing from the dealers and distributor. Otherwise, this 500 showroom is not a small target. So I think they are overconfident, our channel partner, and we will be delivering good number in the next year onward. Because this year, major time will go to the construction of the new stores and revenue will start from the next year onward. Some revenue will come in Q4 also.
Right, Mr. Savlani, just a couple of numbers if you could give us, or some more details. You said that paints and adhesives from currently 220 can go all the way up to 1,000 crores. Just wanted to understand what is the timeline for this target for you. Secondly, you are constantly entering businesses where there are large established players, notwithstanding the opportunity that there is, 16 to 17,000 crore in the bathware opportunity. But how much are you targeting to come from it? And will all of this come at the cost of margins? Because you are making inroads into businesses where there are established strong players already, bathware included?
So like any new business is when you take the entry, initially you have to take some hit on your existing business because existing business only contribute to the new businesses. But once this businesses will start delivering revenue to you, then you will see that will be a top line growth as well as the margin growth also. So we are also thinking in the similar line that when we took the entry into the adhesive business in 2014, that time the top line was hardly 200 to 225 crore. Today we are a 1,000 crore company. Last year we have completed more than 1,000 crore. So in initial 1 or 2 year will be little dent to our overall margin. But ultimately once this business is start contributing to you, then you will get the growth as well as the margin. So here also we are expecting that similar will be there. You have to understand the strength of a brand because brand Astral is a very, very strong brand across all the geography. It is not restricted to only particular area. So now it is a time that we should encase that brand. We have spent more than 1,000 crore rupees to build this brand. So now we are encasing that brand. That's why we are going into the allied businesses where our channel partners are already there. Whether it is you can say pipe related to sanitary ware and faucet, paint related to our adhesive business. Now adhesive business, we are already having 150,000 dealers with us. So all these things are extension of our existing dealers and distribution network. That's why we are entering into new business. Initially, yes, some pressure will be there on the margin, which you can see in the numbers also. Absolutely. In this current number also, sizable spend has been taken place into sanitary ware and faucet also. That's why little margins are low. But all 1 or 2 years down the line, I'm sure and we are confident that this businesses will start giving us a good number. And at that point of time, you will see that we are going to deliver growth and margins both.
All right, so that point is taken. We'll hold you on that. Thanks very much for joining in and speaking with us. So yes, their margins have been crushed.